Hello students. Today I am going to continue explanation of chapter 4 membership. In my previous video I have explained you meaning and definition of membership and who can acquire a membership. Today I am going to explain you methods of becoming a member. When a person holds shares of the company and when his name is entered in the register of members of the company, he becomes member of the company. One can become a member through the following ways. Subscribing to the Memorandum of Association. A person who signs the subscription clause of the Memorandum of Association of a company automatically becomes a member of the company after getting certificate of incorporation. Generally, a written consent of the member is a precondition to become a member. However, this condition does not apply to the signatories of the Memorandum of Association. By allotment of shares. Company gives invitation to public to subscribe to its share by issuing prospectus. In response to such invitation, people apply to purchase shares. When the share applications are approved, the name of the applicant to whom the shares are allotted is entered into register of members. As a result, he becomes member of the company and acquires its membership. By transfer of shares. When a shareholder sells his shares or transfer to some other person, transferee, then the transferee gets membership of the company. Such a transfer can be done according to the Companies Act and Articles of Association. By transmission of shares. When a shareholder dies or is declared insolvent or lunatic, transmission of share becomes inevitable through a legal procedure. Under such circumstances, his successor or legal representative becomes the shareholder. As a result, his name is entered in register of members and he acquires membership. For the transmission of share, he has to produce an authority letter to the company. By shares acquired for consideration other than cash. Services of many persons are required until the company comes into existence and commences its business. A company gives fully paid up shares to the persons providing such services as remuneration in consideration for their services. As a result, the names of such persons are entered in the register of members and they become member. By estoppel or holding out. When a person sells his shares to others, he loses his membership. In spite of not having membership, number 1, he continues to be a member. Number 2, holds out himself to be a member. Number 3, utilizes his rights as a member by fictitious behavior and as a result of which, number 4, any liability arises as a member. Then he may deny that he is a member. Such behavior is not acceptable as per law. He cannot enjoy any rights but he is responsible as a member. By execution of a form of renunciation. When the existing shareholder renounces his right of purchasing right shares, fully or partially, in favor of some other person or persons, he executes the letter of renunciation. By virtue of the letter of renunciation, the other person becomes a shareholder. When shares are allotted to him, he requests for his name to be entered in the register of members. On the company's approval, his name is entered into the register of members and he acquires membership. By convertible debenture holder. If a debenture holder has convertible debentures, after a specific time period, convertible debenture convert into equity shares. Such a debenture holder becomes an equity shareholder and by virtue of that he becomes a member and his name is entered into the register of members. By acquiring sweat equity share. A company offers share on discount or without cash consideration to its directors, employees having expertise. These shares are known as sweat equity shares. When such type of shareholder's name is entered in the register of member, becomes a member. Next topic is termination of membership. When a member's name is deleted from the register of members, membership comes to an end. Membership stands to be terminated under the following circumstances: by transfer of shares. When an existing member sells all the shares held by him to another person or persons, then by share transfer process, membership is deleted from the register of members. By transmission of shares. When a member passes away or becomes insolvent or is declared of unsound mind, then shares are transferred under the operation of law to the legal representatives. In this situation, the name of the original member is deleted. By forfeiture of shares. When shareholder defaults in paying the amount of calls on his shares are forfeited after following legal procedure. On forfeiture of shares, his name is removed from the register of members and his membership comes to an end. There should be a provision in the Articles of Association for the procedure of forfeiture of share. By exercise of lien on shares. If there is a provision of lien on shares in the Articles of Association of the company and company exercise this to recover its dues from a member by selling his shares, his membership comes to an end when his shares are sold. By redemption of redeemable preference shares. When a company has issued preference share, then it returns the amount of preference share on completion of redemption period. As a result, the membership of preference shareholders come to an end. By making share allotment void. When there is breach of provisions of the Companies Act for regular allotment of shares, then affected shareholder applies to make the regular share allotment void. As a result, his membership comes to an end. By liquidation or winding up of company. When company winds up its business or goes into liquidation, then its business comes to an end and memberships automatically come to an end. By amalgamation or merger of companies. When a company is merged into some other company or a new company is established to amalgamate two or more companies, then the members of the company lose their existence and their membership in such a company. Of course, they acquire membership to the new company according to specified conditions. I hope you have understood this chapter. Your homework is select the suitable options from the options given. Answer the following questions in one sentence. Answer the following questions in short. Answer the following questions point-wise. Answer the following questions in detail. Thank you.